Welcome to another InventRight.com TV show. My name is Andrew Krauss. I co-founded InventRight with Stephen Key 18 years ago, and we've been coaching and mentoring inventors ever since. We've had students in over 60 countries. Topic for today is do more, think less, which is a really weird thing to say to an inventor, right? Because inventors are thinkers. You guys are all thinkers. But thinking will not get your product in front of a company. It will not get the research you need to get done. It will not do this. It will not do that. So one thing that I've noticed in doing this for 18 years, coaching and mentoring inventors for 18 years, is that the people that do are the people that succeed. And it's a big transition for you to make because a lot of people have been thinking about their products, which is exciting, but it doesn't require any work. So it's a heck of a lot easier than what we ask our students to do, which is contact companies, do your research, make your marketing materials. These are all doing things. Coming up with ideas and brainstorming ideas is a piece of cake compared to that, because coming up with ideas for most of you comes very naturally to you. Now you got to do what's not natural and a little uncomfortable, which is contacting companies, doing proper research, not making assumptions, coming up with your marketing materials. Those are just 3 examples. So you need to do more and think less. You know, you can't just say, well, oh, there's nothing like it, and I believe it's a great idea. Oh, I still haven't seen it. I go to stores sometimes, I still haven't seen it. No, you got to get online, do your research, and go, well, there's these products here, and mine fits in here. That's doing. Thinking is, well, you know, I think it's a great idea, and you just keep reinforcing it's a great idea based on the fact that you haven't seen it. That's thinking, that's not doing. Another example, of course, is actually working on your marketing materials, not just thinking about your product. Because if you have your sell sheet or your sell sheet video, that's something you can send to a company. That's doing. But thinking about your product, oh, it's great, yeah, I could do this and that, and coming up with other uses for it, or why it's great, or keep reinforcing that, that's just thinking, that's not doing. And then, of course, there's actually contacting companies or LinkedIn messaging companies. That's doing. That's where the rubber meets the road. That's when you can really be successful, because when you reach out to a company to show it to them, then something can happen. Pretty much everything else before that, in some ways, is thinking. Now, you need to do the doing of making your sell sheet, and your list of companies, and your research and all that, and that's doing. But the ultimate doing is when you contact your first company. So you need to think less and do more. Now, there is a point where you need to think. You need to dream up your ideas. You need to look at things. So I'm not telling you not to think. But there's a point at which you need to turn this switch on in your head, take your inventor hat off, put your business hat on. And it's really like a lot of the steps that we teach are so simple. I equate it to sweeping the floor. You know, most people don't want to sweep the garage out, but you just have to do it. We all know how to do it. We can all do it. We're just too lazy to do it. Right? And then occasionally we go, well, I can't take it anymore. It's just too dirty. There's too much dust on the floor. And then you just sit and sweep. And however long it takes is however long it takes. And so what some people do is they start doing, then they start overanalyzing. They go back to thinking. Well, this one company said this. Well, did 5 companies tell you that, or did just one company? Might be relevant, might be something to think about. It might be something to just keep pushing forward on, keep contacting more companies, see if other companies say the same thing. So there's a point at which that you're doing, and then you revert back to thinking. Which is, and I'm not saying you're not going to think, you're not going to analyze things. I'm not saying that. But people overanalyze things. They make assumptions based on one experience. So you're never going to mess yourself up with more doing, contacting more companies, doing a little bit more research, being a little bit more thorough with how you present your sell sheet, putting the time in to file your PPA. You will never go wrong with doing. It will not mess you up. A lot of people subconsciously think it will. So do more, think less, you will have more success. This is an 18-year-old case study. I used to be our only coach. Now I manage all, well, Terry, our head coach, manages all the coaches now, but I used to manage all the coaches. And I know what's going on the ground floor with our students. I know. And I know that people think too much and they don't do enough. And so I want you guys to feel like and know that this is an 18-year case study, that this is the major thing that people do wrong. So if you know, like, Well, I'm all proud of myself. I called 10 companies today. Well, pick up the phone, call 10 more. And then don't be all happy with yourself. I mean, you should be happy that you did that. That's fantastic. But then the next day, do it again. Do it again. You cannot do too much. Now, if you do too much of the wrong things, then you're just spinning your wheels. But contacting a company, making your marketing materials, and doing some research, you'll never go wrong with doing those things. You need to know how to do them right, of course. So do more, think less, you'll have a lot of success. This is an 18-year-old case study from all the InventRight students we've had over 18 years. It'll work for you. Take care and keep inventing. Bye.
Hi, this is Stephen Key, and I just want to thank you for watching InventRight TV. We're here to save you time, save you money, and show you how you can bring your products to market through licensing. So please subscribe down below, click on the button, and tell your friends. Thank you.